Phoebe Belle Cates was born on July 16, 1963, into the vibrant, humming heart of New York City, a world already steeped in the arts and entertainment. She was not merely a resident of this cultural capital, she was a product of its very fabric, born into a family that understood the mechanics of show business from the inside out. Her father, Joseph Cates, was a formidable figure in the industry, a prolific Broadway producer and a pioneering television director who helped shape the entertainment landscape. He knew the rhythm of stage production, the pressure of live television, and the intricate dance of bringing a story to life for an audience. This was the world Phoebe knew from her earliest days, a household where conversations likely revolved around casting, scripts, and opening nights. Her mother, Lily Cates, of Chinese-Filipino descent, also carved out a presence in the creative world, deeply involved in theater and television community life. This bicultural background gave Phoebe a distinct and striking appearance that would later become one of her celebrated features. Growing up, the line between home and stage was wonderfully blurred, making a life in the arts feel like a natural inheritance. Her uncle, Gilbert Cates, was a successful director and producer, further cementing the family's deep roots within Hollywood and Broadway. Phoebe observed the discipline, the triumphs, and the disappointments, a foundation built on hard work rather than glamour. Unlike dreamers arriving with stars in their eyes, Phoebe grew up with a backstage pass, an invisible asset that would guide her when the spotlight finally arrived. Despite her family's prominence, Phoebe's childhood was quiet and thoughtful. She attended the Professional Children's School in New York City. There, classmates pursued ballet, music, and acting, a supportive community that normalized her world. Phoebe was reserved and introspective, preferring observation to performance in her formative years. There are no significant reports suggesting she was bullied at school. Her beauty, a blend of her father's European Jewish heritage and her mother's Asian heritage, tended to draw admiration rather than conflict. Her primary passion was dance. At 10, Phoebe enrolled at the School of American Ballet, dreaming of the New York City Ballet. Her adolescence revolved around grueling classes, rehearsals, and the pursuit of perfection. At 14, a severe knee injury ended her aspirations, a devastating, pivotal moment. As one door closed, another opened, redirecting her future in ways she could not have anticipated. She was not a cheerleader or typical socialite. She had friends, dated discreetly, and kept her private life private, the stage set for a new kind of performance career. With ballet over, a teenage Phoebe explored modeling at the suggestion of a family friend, and perhaps a gentle nudge from her parents. At 14, she signed with an agency and quickly stepped in front of the camera. Her doe-eyed beauty and youthful poise fit the late 70s teen market, appearing in magazines like Seventeen and Tiger Beat. Yet she later admitted ambivalence, even dislike, finding modeling vapid and unfulfilling compared to ballet's rigor. Print work led to commercials, a natural progression. Notably, she did a Canada Dry ad that showcased her fresh-faced appeal. Ads taught her to deliver lines, hit marks, and project a persona in seconds, an invaluable, low-stakes training ground. Her on-camera ease put her on casting directors' radar, even without formal acting training. Visibility, family connections, and genuine talent created a perfect storm of opportunity. Film was about to come calling. The reluctant model was on the cusp of becoming one of the most iconic faces of the 1980s. Next came a controversial first step, a debut that would test her resolve from day one. Though many remember Fast Times as her entrance, Phoebe actually debuted in 1982's Paradise, a clear bid to echo the Blue Lagoon's success. As Sarah opposite Willie Ames's David, two teens find love and intimacy in a 19th-century desert oasis. Marketed as romantic adventure, it became known for its extensive nudity, putting a 17-year-old Phoebe in an uncomfortable spotlight. Critics panned it as derivative and exploitative. Box office underwhelmed. Discourse fixated on age and necessity of nudity. She later expressed regret, feeling the focus on her body overshadowed any attempt at performance. A baptism by fire, difficult, but it did not deter her. Instead, it steeled her for what came next. Her follow-up would place a brief topless moment within a film of wit, honesty, and cultural resonance. and it would make her a pop culture icon overnight. Released in August 1982, Fast Times was a sharp, funny, authentic look at SoCal teenagers. Based on Cameron Crowe's undercover reportage and directed by Amy Heckerling, realism was the aim. Phoebe played Linda Barrett, the confident, experienced best friend to Stacey Hamilton. In Brad's fantasy, Linda emerges from a pool and unhooks her red bikini top, a brief moment that became one of cinema's most paused shots. Writer Cameron Crowe and director Amy Heckerling conceived it to capture an adolescent daydream authentically. It was written into the script as a key beat. Unlike Paradise, Fast Times contextualized teen sexuality with honesty and humor, even as the scene stirred conversation. Overnight, Phoebe became a pop culture icon. Red bikini posters adorned countless bedroom walls. The film launched careers, became an 80s touchstone, and reframed Phoebe as a talented, charismatic star. Her Linda was smart, funny, and loyal, a full character, not just a fantasy, ensuring her place in teen comedy history. From controversy to cultural phenomenon, Phoebe had truly arrived. To avoid typecasting, she did private school in 1983 with Matthew Modine and Betsy Russell, frothy fun that kept her visible. She took a smaller, dramatic turn in Nightmares, a signal of range beyond teen comedies. In 1984, she voiced Princess Odette in Lace. In '85, she returned for Lace 2, exploring voice and long-form TV. She chose roles thoughtfully, sometimes turning down offers, building a steady, respectable filmography. Those choices set the stage for her most beloved, commercially successful role yet. Longevity, versatility, and self-possession guided the next chapter. And then, the Gremlins arrived, twice an icon in one decade. In 1984, Phoebe played Kate Barringer in Gremlins, directed by Joe Dante and produced by Steven Spielberg, a surprise blockbuster. As Kate, bank teller and Billy's girlfriend, she was sweet, resilient, and central to the chaos. Her deadpan monologue about hating Christmas, a father in a Santa suit stuck in the chimney, was bizarre, bold, and unforgettable. It showcased her comic timing and emotional grounding amid absurdity. In 1988, she appeared in Bright Lights, Big City as Amanda, the sophisticated model wife. In '89, Shag told a charming female-led road trip story. In 1990, she reprised Kate in Gremlins 2, The New Batch. In '93, she played the long-suffering fiancé in Drop Dead Fred. In '94, Princess Caribou cast her as a mysterious 19th-century woman who convinces society she is a faraway princess, warmly reviewed if modest at the box office. By then, she had proven her versatility, comedy, drama, and the delightfully absurd with grace and skill. Her screen legacy was secure. Her private life was about to take center stage. In 1983, auditioning for The Big Chill, a role that went to Meg Tilly, Phoebe met Kevin Kline. Kline, a Tony and Obie winner, 16 years her senior, was captivated. A connection was forged. Their courtship was quiet, steady, and away from paparazzi glare. On March 5, 1989, they married in New York. A low-key ceremony reflecting shared values. Before Kline, Phoebe's dating life stayed private. Discretion defined her public image. Marriage marked a shift, a conscious decision to prioritize a future family over a relentless career pace. Having grown up in the industry, she knew the sacrifices and wanted something different for her children. The next act, motherhood. In 1991, their son Owen Joseph Kline was born. Phoebe turned down more roles, choosing hands-on motherhood. In 1994, their daughter Greta Simone Kline arrived. With 2 children, Phoebe all but retired from acting, making rare appearances. Raising the kids in New York, she and Kevin aimed for normalcy, shielding them from Hollywood pressures. Owen acted in The Squid and the Whale, 2005, later moving behind the camera as an indie filmmaker. His debut feature, Funny Pages, 2022, earned critical praise. Greta pursued music as Frankie Cosmos, intimate, lo-fi songs and prolific releases, garnering a devoted following and critical acclaim. Both forged identities separate from their parents' fame, nurtured by an art-filled upbringing. Phoebe's choice to step back helped foster the next generation of artists in her own family. Her most meaningful role wasn't on a set. It was at home. After retiring to raise her family, Phoebe opened Blue Tree on Madison Avenue in 2005, a neighborhood general store of curated surprises, unique gifts, clothing, jewelry, and home goods reflecting her eclectic taste. It became her passion project and primary public focus. She often worked in-store herself. Charming, unpretentious, full of delightful discoveries, a new kind of performance through curation. Acting appearances were rare. The Anniversary Party, 2001, with friends Jennifer Jason Leigh and Alan Cumming, and a voice reprise as Kate Barringer in Lego Dimensions, 2015. Otherwise, she remained happily retired, living privately in New York with Kevin Kline, her husband of over 3 decades. Her legacy is dual: Linda Barrett in the red bikini and the brave, beloved Kate Barringer, icons of 1980s cinema. And the more personal legacy, a young star who chose family over fame, consciously, powerfully, and without regret. In a world that prizes fame, Phoebe Cates reminds us that the most meaningful roles are sometimes the ones we play when the cameras stop rolling. I hope you liked this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to SCO's Media YouTube channel for more videos of this type. The story of Molly Ringwald is on the channel.